Hey, good morning. Early morning in Myersville, Maryland. I'm on a road trip between DC and Toronto, Canada. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about time and resources. And I'm going to use this road trip as an example. So when I was doing the calculations for this trip, I was looking at both time and also what I had available to me. So with this particular trip, I was looking at some calculations, and if I look at it on the surface, flying to Toronto was going to be a lot less time than driving to Toronto. So the location I'm going to in Toronto is going to be about 10 hours from my house in DC. Flying, it's about 3 to 4. But if I take the calculations on top of that, there's not nearly as much of a difference. So, for instance, for international flights, and Canada is considered international, they want you there 2 to 3 hours before. So on top of the 3 to 4 hours of flight time, you're already tacking on 2 to 3 hours. And then let's add time at the airport for check bags and then renting a car. So that's another hour. So we've already tacked on 3 to 4 more hours on top of the flight time. And then let's add the hour and a half to 2 hours it's going to take me to get from the airport in Toronto to my destination. So when I added all that time together, it made a lot more sense to me to be able to just drive it. Plus I get a chance to see more of the country. I get to hang out and be in nature. Driving, I find, a lot more relaxing, particularly once I get out of the DC area. And it's also, for me, less expensive, even though I'm taking a little bit more time and I'm going to be spending the night someplace. So those are the types of calculations that you're going to want to use in projects as well. You've got the surface time, and let's say I'm trying to develop an online tutorial. That's my background. When I do the time calculations, it's not just about the time it's going to take me to actually sit down in front of a computer with my favorite development tool and develop the tutorial. It's also about all the activities around it, the meetings, the approvals, the time that it's going to take to create the outlines, scripting, drafting. So those are some of the calculations I tend to use whenever I do time estimates and I'm making decisions based on resources and time available. I hope this helps, and I hope to see you again in another video.